Hello YouTube, this is Push Dustin from Source Gaming, and I have an interesting discovery to share with you today. There is some evidence that there might have been a third add-on for the N64 that was in development. Now, of course, Nintendo is always testing and trying out new things, but generally we don't hear a lot about them. Some of you may have been thinking, wait a second, a third add-on? The N64 didn't have any. Well, my friend, there was at least one add-on that was officially released, the N64 disk drive. As many of you are probably aware of, the disk drive was released in Japan in 1999. The disk drive, as the name implies, allowed gamers to load disc games into their N64. Sometimes this was an expansion pack, other times it would have been whole new games. For more information on the disk drive, please check out Hard4Games' YouTube channel, as they have uploaded a lot of amazing content related to the disk drive. The second device was the multimedia drive. This is where things get interesting. So far, the multimedia drive has not been found in the wild. Only patents exist for it. Therefore, we are unsure if Nintendo has actually produced any of these guys. The patents were discovered by DS2 on Assembler Games last year. Reading through the patents reveals that Nintendo had big ideas for the N64. The multimedia drive would have allowed players to watch TV while playing their games, connect to the internet to play games, and to download them. Can you imagine playing Mario Kart 64 online with friends? Of course, this would have been over dial-up connection for a lot of people, but that certainly would have made my childhood. I was researching the N64 disk drive and talking to Luigi Blood about the disk format. We were discussing if the discs were zip disks or not. Luigi Blood remembered a tariff classification ruling, and he had thought that the format was listed on it. Upon closer inspection, Luigi Blood realized that it was not talking about the disk drive, nor the multimedia drive. It was instead talking about a third add-on. Now, the tariff ruling classifies it as an N1, so that's how I will refer to it. There are several parts where the N1 is different from the disk drive and the multimedia drive. The first is that there is a disk drive. While the DD was a disk drive, it didn't have a modem built into it, nor did it have a hard drive as the N1. The multimedia drive did not have a disk drive. The second is that the N1 would have the video processing circuitry of the N1 accessory provides enhanced imaging while not burden the N64 processors. This is not mentioned in the multimedia drive patents, nor is it present in the disk drive. The disk drive relies on an expansion pack for upgraded graphics. Lastly, the N1 has a magnetic storage drive and security software to transfer data from the N1's hard drive. The patents for the multimedia drive does cover some security software, but as far as the patents goes, it would have existed in the same location as the hard drive. Another interesting tidbit is that the device was being imported from South Korea. This means that Nintendo might have partnered with another company to create the N1. If we are thinking about South Korean tech companies that Nintendo might have partnered it with, Samsung is probably a good choice. However, we only know that the law firm that represents the company, and not the company itself, so this is all speculation. Stephen W. Baker is listed on the tariff ruling, and the law firm specializes in the practice of customs and international trade law. Again, big shout out to Luigi Blood for helping me with this research and for answering my questions on the disk drive, the multimedia drive, as well as the N1. I'll be including a link to his YouTube on the screen, so please check out his channel. His Twitter will be linked in the description below. And of course, you guys can follow me. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Stay subscribed to Source Gaming for more news, discussions, and interesting trivia that you won't find anywhere else.